Hey, what's up everyone? Astro here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at the YSS shocks, G Series shocks for the Yamaha Nmax. But you already know that because you clicked on the video. The purpose of today's video is to give you guys a closer look at the YSS G Series shocks. This one's for the Yamaha Nmax, my Yamaha Nmax, which I ordered these and they arrived in the post this morning. There's no unboxing because I was just so excited when I got them and I just ripped the box apart. So, as I said, the purpose of this video is to give you guys a closer look at this product because obviously when you buy this product, there's only a few videos out there about them and no close-ups, and there's not many pictures. You know, when I normally buy something, I'm very, very excited before the product arrives or when I'm researching a product, is I'd like to see what it looks like close up, different angles, what the material's like, how the product looks from a user's point of view, rather than just adverts and manufacturers putting out videos and loads of photos and pictures and images. I actually like a lot of detail in stuff, and if there's not much out there to do with pictures or articles or just really close-up pics, then I'll try and do a video myself. So here's my rendition of that video. As you can see, this is the reservoir there. This one is nitrogen filled. Okay, so this here is the spring. I opted for the white spring. So when I was buying this, some website that I went to, it's a Japanese website. I was trying to order this set in white, but they kept coming up as discontinued, and I was really upset at that because I really wanted a white set of springs. In fact, the springs on my previous scooter, or a scooter that I used to have, the Yamaha BWS 125, came standard with white springs, and I really dig that look. So I was going for kind of like the same look. Plus, many of the accents on my Nmax is anodized red, and as you can see with this set of YSS shocks, many parts, the top and the bottom there, comes in anodized red, which is really nice. I really like it. First thing to note is this is, I believe it's, I'm not sure if it's powder coated or what kind of coating this is, but one thing you want to look at is how perfect the coating is. It's really, really perfect. Very uniform, one color, no blemishes. There is one slight blemish. I'm going to look for it. There it is there. The spring can actually turn quite easily, so I'm going to try and get a close-up of that. And at first I thought it was maybe a scratch, you know, maybe it was done during transit or something, but that's not the case. It's actually on both of the springs. Let me get the other one here. If I just turn this, well, hopefully, there it is. See the same kind of blemish on there. Now that's, I believe, when they're doing the process coloring this, whatever kind of formulation they use to color this, they maybe hang it up on a rack when they do the coating, and that's probably where it was making contact with the rack. And obviously they let it dry on the rack, so it forms this. This is where the part that didn't get painted or coated or whatever, but it doesn't really bother me because it's going to be a spring, and this is going to be on the inside anyway. I'm going to turn it to the inside, so it's just a very small blemish. So when you get your springs, if you get YSS springs, and it comes with that little dot there, don't worry about it. It's pretty much on all of them. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the material they use. It is very, very nice, as you can see. Machined very, very nicely. I should imagine these would hold up. I'm not a guy that works with all the materials and stuff, so, you know, to do with aluminium as we call it, or steel or anything. I don't know how these are going to fare compared to the standard ones, but I should imagine they should do a lot better. Okay, they feel very heavy. I've not taken off my standard stock shocks yet from my Nmax, so I can't compare them in weight, but I will do in the next video, which is going to be a installation video. So I'll show you how to install these on your Yamaha Nmax. Now the G Series, this variant here is just, they do many different types of shocks. Okay, they do, I'm just going to zoom out here. They do some very, very basic shocks, which is just the spring. Or they do this one here, which is slightly adjustable and nitrogen filled here with a damper. And these has two features, I believe. The G Series here, it's not the G Series Plus, it's a G Series, just the G Series. This nut here is a locking nut. If you undo that with a spanner, this can actually turn counterclockwise and it can go that way. This adds a little bit of length. So if you're trying to adjust the ride height slightly, you can by about, I think it's about 10 to 15 millimeters, you can extend that out. I'm not going to extend mine because the threads literally only go up to here. Okay, so from this end to this end, these are threads. That means the more you turn it out, the less threads are making contact, or the less material of this part is inside there. So to make sure this is making full contact, I'm just keeping it as the size it is. I believe this is the same as the standard Nmax ride height anyway, the way it is. Okay, there's nothing no other features here to be adjusted. There's just one other thing that can be adjusted, and that's this ring here. Okay, this is the spring tension ring. Okay, so if I was to turn this in that motion there, so if it's that way, I'll just turn it clockwise. This here can actually be threaded down, making the spring tighter, okay, and being slightly more stiff. Okay, I believe that may be the load adjustment. Okay, so but before you attempt to turn this in any way, remember that it is locked, and that's with this locking nut here. Okay, not locking nut, it's a Allen wrench locking screw which goes there. Okay, so it comes with all the hardware. It comes with 2 Allen keys, I believe, and one of them is for inside there. What you do is just unthread that, and this should be able to turn freely, so to make you go up and down. So that can adjust the preload, I think it's called. Okay, so that is a very quick and short video on these springs. Okay, I'll just give you a close-up of all the mounting parts. You can see there's a hole. Very, very nice. Yep. Okay, I will be installing this, doing an installation video of this. If you want, you can check that out. But one thing I want to say, just in case you don't watch that video, I want to say is when you are installing this onto your Yamaha Nmax, if you have them for a Yamaha Nmax, of course, is be very, very careful that the mounting hardware, the original mounting hardware on the Yamaha Nmax, is very well known to be soft as cheese, and you can destroy them if you tighten them up too much. Okay, so be very careful of that. I'll just give you another slightly better shot of this. My cam actually has a tendency to turn red things, especially anodized red things, very orange. Okay, so if this turns up slightly orange on video, don't worry about that. It is actually very, very deep red in person. Okay, very nice, very, very nice. Right, so that's it. That's oh yeah, a very, very nice high quality bushing there. Should stand up to a lot of abuse over the time. These should be a lot better wearing than the standard Yamaha Nmax ones anyway. So, they are YSS, the company, as I said, and they are based in Thailand. Okay, and that's my video. That's my very quick overview of these G Series springs in white for the Yamaha Nmax. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and I will see you next time.